Hola mis chicuelos, ¿cómo están? Espero que bien. En el día de hoy vamos a reaccionar a la nueva Brawl Talk de que salió el sábado de Brawl Stars. A ver, les voy a decir algo. Me, me van a preguntar en los comentarios que por qué yo no reaccioné a la Brawl Talk el mismo día que se lanzó. Bueno, yo les explico, mi chicuelo. Justamente el día sábado que se lanzó la Brawl Talk, en ese día yo estaba haciendo una tarea. Entonces, era de la materia de química. Entonces, básicamente, la tarea tenía que ser de 30 preguntas de minerales. Bueno, 30 preguntas de los minerales. Y ese profesor no me dejó nada de hojas. Me dejó sin hojas. Entonces ya me faltaba poquitito para terminarlo. Desde el domingo yo lo terminé porque me faltaban 2 preguntas. Y por eso ayer me dio flojera de subirlo porque ya era de noche. Entonces ahorita mismo lo estoy subiendo. Entonces en este mismo momento ya saben que por qué yo no subí en ese momento. Bueno, si saben que a la próxima cuando venga otra siguiente Brawl Talk, en el día que se va a lanzar, si yo lanzo el video en el día de la Brawl Talk es porque no tengo tarea. Y si no hay video en el mismo día que está la Brawl Talk, entonces estoy ocupado haciendo tarea. Entonces ya saben. Bueno, ahora sí vamos a reaccionarlo. Por cierto, esta silueta me recuerdan a algo. Pero no importa, vamos a reaccionarlo y dejen su buen likecito para arriba y reaccionemos.
In this Brawl Talk, you will see Sirius, the
Sirius, el
100
brawler
brawler,
número
Nadia
100.
thinks his employee,
Buffy
Nadia,
for another 6
el tío
brawler.
de-
A completely new trophy
Uy,
system.
prestigio.
Sense of Time, and Dragons and Fairy skins.
New game modes,
Nuevos
improvements to
modos de
Buffy,
juego,
and
mejoran a
more.
los
So,
Buffy.
welcome to Brawl Talk.
Esto es la Brawl Talk.
Oh, hey, what's up, Marcio?
Greetings, my dear companion Daniel. Look at him, so innocent and powerless. He has no idea that I want to take over Brawl Talk and make the whole world watch me.
Toma por
This is a
gracioso.
100 brawler. So we had to do
Aquí
something
tenemos
special.
algo
Not only is he ultra
muy
legendary,
ultra
with a unique
legendario.
playstyle where he can control
Puede
shadows of
controlar
other
las sombras
brawlers,
de
he's our
otros
first
brawlers.
ever
Además que
villain.
es el
Sirius's
primer
backstory
villano
is
de
as
la historia.
mysterious as his powers. Rumors say he owned the first
Pero
ever
volver
attraction
la
at Star
atracción
Park,
está-
but he was losing attention
Pero
once
perdió
brawling
su
started becoming more
magia.
popular than his shadow tricks. And now, he's back for revenge.
Sirius' main attack fires 2 projectiles at the same time.
Sirius
a Shadow
será mi
Strike,
brawler
which fires
favorito.
in a straight line, and a Star Bomb, which can be manually aimed and deals area damage. Sirius will collect a Brawler Shadow after a certain number of hits.
Puede
But
copiar.
what are Brawler
Su
Shadows?
ulti es como
Sirius
que
steals the
copiar
essence of brawlers,
la sombra
bending
de
their shadows
los
to
brawlers
his
que a ti te
will.
encuentres.
His super summons up to 3 brawler shadows, which share similar characteristics to
Invoca
their brawler
solo tres.
counterpart, like
Interesante.
attacks and health. A Frank shadow will have more health than a Leon shadow, for example.
Shadows will attack enemies and by default will follow Sirius around. But here's the really cool part. Sirius can actually control the
Mira,
shadow.
hasta
By
puede
aiming
controlar
his
dónde
super,
quiere
he
que
can
se
give them
ubiquen
orders like guarding an
las
area or
sombras de los
attacking
brawlers.
certain enemies.
Is this the start of a Brawl Stars RTS? Sirius is also launching
Mira,
his
también
hypercharge,
trae su
which summons
hipercarga
stronger
también.
versions of his shadows.
And just like Sirius' chaotic nature, we are doing something different for his release event. More information on that
Mira,
closer to
interesante.
his release.
Oye, ¿y por qué este anda perreando?
We're heading back to Pyramid Quest with this next brawler. Binks is getting a buddy.
Binks.
Or is it a rival?
Nadia, la
is a
nueva
mythic
compañera de
damage dealer
Finn.
who
Es
uses
una
a papercraft
destructora.
snakes to wreak havoc and poison the enemy. Originally
Puede
hired by
envenenar a
Finns to
los
help make
enemigos,
the
pero
puzzles in
por razón
Pyramid
para
Quest
putear
harder, her
difíciles.
good nature led her to help free those trapped by Finks' time warping mischief instead.
With her main attack, Nadia holds a jar containing a deadly snake. While the jar is in flight, the snake can be released in any direction. This is extremely useful for hitting enemies behind walls or tricky spots, as well as giving her extremely long range. The jar deals damage while the snake poisons its target. Snake poison can also stack dealing increased damage over time.
Naja's super, Danger Noodles, unleashes 3 of her paper snakes which slither a set distance and poison any enemies in an area. Her super can also be aimed, which throws the 3 snakes in a jar to a target location. Naja's Brawler's release event is on this date.
Va a llegar.
We are getting improvements to buffies and more buffies! First up, we've got the new buffies for the Retropolis and Rumble Jungle trio. Instadot now deals all the remaining poison damage to the poison target and converts it into a shield. With a buffy, it refreshes the poison damage. Crow's Poison Dagger now throws a kunai that damages, slows, and poisons the first enemy hit. With a buffy, the kunai also bounces to a close target, causing the same effect. Extra Toxic with a buffy now makes Crow deal more damage for each enemy poisoned. Carrion Crow with a buffy makes his poison last slightly longer. Crow's Hyper Buffy makes his main attack pierce and return to him while hypercharged.
Bibi's Vitamin Booster with a buffy charges her home run bar and life steals when hitting a target. Bibi's Extra Sticky now throws a sticky gum at an area that slows enemies. With the buffy, the slow effect gets stronger the longer the gum stays on the ground. Bibi's Home Run Buffy gives extra damage on the home run attack. And Batting Stance with the buffy gives Bibi a shield when she hits an enemy with her super. Bibi's Hyper Buffy makes her attack faster.
Bull's T-Bone Injector now throws a projectile at the target brawler that deals damage and heals Bull on impact. With Buffy, it also marks the opponent for 5 seconds, gaining life steal against it. Bull Stomper now stomps around him, slowing enemies nearby. If enemies are already slowed, it stuns instead. With Buffy, it also grants movement speed. Bull's Berserker with Buffy instantly charges his super if he takes down a brawler during the star power effect. As for Tough Guy with Buffy, if you take a brawler down during this state, Bull becomes invulnerable for a short period of time. With his Hyper Buffy, his attacks pierce enemies, but deal less damage to enemies further away.
Nita's Bear Paws with the buffy will cause Bruce to gain more damage for a limited time. Fall Fur with the buffy will make Bruce invulnerable for a very short time. Nita's Buffed Bear with me can now overheal herself or Bruce. And Hyper Bear with the buffy will give Nita boosted reload speed when summoning Bruce. With her Hyper Buffy, she fires a longer, faster, and wider attack.
Leon's Clone Projector now deals minor damage, and with the buffy, Leon can reactivate the gadget to swap positions with his clone. Lollipop Drop can now be thrown, and with Buffy, Leon and his allies get boosted movement speed in the area. Leon's Smoke Trails with the buffy deal more damage on the first attack while Leon is invisible. And Invisiheal with the buffy makes the super last slightly longer. His Hyper Buffy makes his attacks do full damage regardless of the distance he is from the enemy.
Both Super Totem can now be thrown. With Buffy, the totem gains more range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his mine, which knock back any brawler in their path. With the Buffy, it increases the range of the mine. Bo's Circling Eagle with the Buffy makes Bo no longer visible when attacking from a bush. As for Snare Bear with the Buffy, it makes the placement of the mines faster. Bo's Hyper Buffy shoots an extra arrow, and all of them have a bigger explosion radius.
And as you remember, if any of these brawlers had a mythic gear, it will be removed and its value refunded back to you. As for Buffy improvements, this new batch of Buffys will come in a new claw machine. Each claw machine will come with the first pull for free. A random Buffy will be available in Mega Quests every month, and there will be more ways to get coins. These will come in a new claw machine. Each claw machine will come with the first pull for free. A random Buffy will be available in Mega Quests every month, and there will be more ways to get coins and power points in our new rush events. More about this later in the video.
Prestigio.
The new trophy system has no reset.
It's time to flex your brawler prestige
And show off your skill with new brawler titles.
Your path to prestige starts now. Well, actually, in the next update.
En la
There's a lot of
próxima
new stuff and changes,
actualización.
so hang tight.
So now, from 0 to
Mira,
1000 trophies.
esto es lo interesante. Mira, chicuelo, esto más bien parece ser como que nuevo, en vez de que sea como que prestigios, más bien parece como que nuevo camino de maestría. Bueno, no nos darán recursos, es más o menos como un pequeño reward, más o menos como el de las maestrías, aunque no nos pueden dar recursos.
You will get brawler cosmetic items. At 250 trophies, you will get a player icon and a spray. At 500, you will get 3 pins. At 750, you will get a 29
La actualización viene
gems.
mañana,
When
por
you
eso
reach
lo estoy
1000
subiendo
trophies, you will
este
get a
video
gold
hoy,
brawler
chicuelo.
title. You will notice that some of these rewards are from records. And
Yo
these
quiero que
games
quiten
are
estos
removing these
registros,
cosmetics
qué
from records
aburrido.
and making them more accessible for more players. So playing a new brawler or your favorite ones should feel more rewarding in general. You are are also getting more trophies per win, and win streaks go up to plus 10 trophies, so pushing trophies should be faster.
But hold on, we know that skillful players want to flex their skills and achievements that nobody else can reach. So let's talk prestige. Once you get to 1,000 trophies, you unlock Prestige 1, and it will change the brawler icon to a cool, edgy neon one. Also, your 1,000 trophies are now saved, and you will never be able to lose them, as after Prestige 1, you will start getting prestige trophies, and they will also count towards Trophy Road. Once you hit 1,000 prestige trophies, you get to Prestige 2.
In Prestige 2, you get your brawler rank
Puedes
change
ir a
and a
prestigio
unique
número 2
player
también.
icon. At this point, you have proven you are really good with this brawler, so this icon will be quite rare to get. And that's a cool achievement and such, but nothing like Prestige 3. For OG
Prestigio
players,
número 3
Prestige 3
también.
would be the equivalent of the rank
Esto se
35 we
pone
had
bueno.
years ago. There's no more win streak bonus, no underdog, and matchmaking would try to be as accurate as possible. So if you get to Prestige 3, you are probably one of the best players with that brawler, and you'll be rewarded with the new brawler Titan in Neon.
This is going to be a new permanent system in the game, so it might seem grindy, but remember that trophies do not reset anymore.
After prestiging one brawler, you will also get a new prestige
también
battle
tarjetas de
card, a cooler one
registro.
if you prestige
Bueno,
25 different
prestigios.
brawlers, and a shinier one after you prestige 50. You and everyone else will be able to see all the brawlers you
Oiga.
have prestige in your brawler.
Oigan, ¿se puede saber cuál es el máximo de conseguir prestigio? O sea, como un brawler como Fins, ¿cuál es el máximo de prestigio que puedes conseguir?
Profile.
As for leaderboards, it will be measured by your total trophies plus total prestige trophies and your total number of prestiges. The previous prestige system will be retired and moved as a legacy stat in your player profile.
And lastly, we are also changing how matchmaking works. The trophy system will use a hidden MMR. This system is mainly based on your skill and not on your trophies. This means that the further you push, the more skillful your opponents will be. But it doesn't necessarily mean they would have the same number of trophies as you.
This new system will be coming to the game in the next update, which means the current trophy season is going to be shorter, but everyone will get an ultra trophy box as compensation for that.
Mira, también están diciendo que van a borrar las cajas de trofeos ultra a modo de compensación. O sea, nos van a regalar una caja ultra por compensación para despedirnos de estas cajas ultra.
And if you can grind enough season trophies this season, you can get another one.
This is also the last time your trophies will be reset. The trophy season boxes will be removed from the system and now will be given at community events. And of course,
O sea, sí van a estar disponibles las cajas ultra, aunque solo en eventos comunitarios, no en el juego normalmente.
of changes around trophies, so we might be tweaking and improving the system in upcoming updates.
Gamer time.
Rush
Eventos
events
de
are the
fiebre.
new way to get more coins,
Mira,
power
es
points,
igualito
chaos
al-
drops, and even bonus trophies. You just have to press and hold this
Al
massive
de-
button
¿cómo
on
te
the
digo?
game mode selection screen, and
Al
once
del
it's
fiebre de
activated,
caramelo,
every
ese
match
de
you play
Halloween.
will reward you more. It only lasts for a certain amount of time, so be sure to activate only when you have enough time to play.
And only a suggestion, but you might want to be playing with your friends or in a team to increase your chances of winning.
Our yearly tradition of bringing back the Sands of Time skin. We got Sunstalker Lily, Sandwalker Lily, and Night Sands Lily as one of the Brawl Pass skin sets, and Sultan Cordelius, Heated Sultan Cordelius, and Cool Sultan Cordelius as the other skin set option. And a reminder that you can get both skin sets with the Brawl Pass Plus.
Also in Sands of Time, we have Bodyguard BB that swapped her bat for a massive blade. From a sentient video game to a cursed jar, we have Canopic Jar 8-bit. Dynasty Doug, the chillest ruler in the dynasty. And lastly, Magic Lamp Larry and Laurie, where Laurie becomes an evil genie and Larry gets weird when you rub him.
Now, for the RPG fans out there, we have the Dragons and Fairies team. Fairy Bonnie and her other two chroma variations
La que a mí me
are one
gusta
of
es
the
la de
Brawl
Bonnie.
Pass skin sets if you want something more cute. If you want something edgier, then Dragon Grief and his other chromas might be more your style.
On the fairy side, we still have Fairy Mina, which gives her some nice celestial vibes.
Sí.
And Fairy Frank, which looks like the most majestic creature that has ever stepped on Star Park.
As for the Dragon side, Dragon Macy
Sí.
has her arm in the shape of a dragon, and connected to her heart. And Dragon Grom has all the elements for an edgy skin. Dragon wings, edgy purple mask, and a metal armor.
On the topic of dragons, Crow is
Mira,
getting the
la
next
nueva
Crow
skin
Pass
de
skin.
Crow
It starts
Pass
like
de
a friendly
Crow.
dragon version of Crow, but then it goes all the way up to an ultimate boss
Todavía
dragon
no.
form. It also has 2 chroma variations, Dragon Forge Crow and Ghost Dragon Crow.
Well, just stop it, man. Just stop.
And random skin time with Royal Trunks, which is inspired by the Clash Royale lock. Vert Glow, which is the inverted version of Clover. Inflatable
Glow,
Melody, which is for
al
every
revés.
fools your thirsty Melodians. And Bruce, Nita?
We
Nuevos
have
modos
new
de
game
juego.
modes, modifiers, and more.
Y este video se
Starting
está
with
haciendo largo.
Loaded Showdown. Showdown boxes are now replaced with mystery boxes, and they'll contain different kinds of power-ups, including
New special items that can be thrown or equipped
sea, te pueden
like
salir
bowling
como
balls,
en una
bombs,
caja.
and a bumper
Una
car
re-
is the first car in Brawl Stars.
We will also have
Claro.
new boss fights with different mechanics and special dungeon
Cualquier
maps. We
recompensa
have 2 new
aleatoria.
game modifiers based on brawler powers. We have the Finks effects in some matches that will stop projectiles for a short time, and moving sandstorms, just like Sandy.
Treasure Hunt is getting some improvements and coming back to the game. And
Ya, ya,
Smash
es
is getting
todo.
a new wrapping around series. Now you have to defeat Brawler Shadows in a team versus team match. Whoever defeats more shadows wins.
Also, this is coming.
Different VFX for shields. White shield when you respawn, yellow shield for damage reduction, and purple shield for when you get
Pues
extra
sí,
temporary
comí.
health.
Pierce got a hypercharge. He fires 2 waves of
Mira,
projectiles.
la hipercarga de Pierce, mi
50%
brawler
less
que
damage. They also
es mi
pierce
favorito.
brawlers. And you need a friend because Glover also has a hypercharge. Now he causes fear regardless of the direction he's facing.
También
and it
la de
affects
Glover.
everyone around him. Feared targets also take more damage from all sources. Hey everyone, this is going to
Bueno,
be my
va a ser mi
last
última
Brawl
entrega de
Talk.
Brawl Stars. ¿Cómo? No. No me digas que Drew se va de Brawl Stars. Primero Pene Paula y luego Drew.
Brawl Brothers.
Éramos hermanos.
Forget about it, cuz.
Tendrás que olvidar. No. No, me van a hacer llorar. Me van a hacer llorar. Me van a hacer llorar. Drew
you're not in a club,
era un poco
Boom, you
muy bueno.
idiots! We will always be
Siempre
family,
tenemos una familia,
even though we
aunque
have our
nuestros
separate
caminos se
roads to follow.
separen.
Get it? Because we're
¿Lo
driving
entiendes?
cars on the
Porque
road.
vamos en
That's
coches.
called the metaphor.
Es una metáfora.
helps the audience
Ayuda al
understand the
público
story in an
que
artsy
entienda la
way.
historia de un artista.
I'm not leaving the Brawl Stars team, but I'm moving to
Ah, mira, dice, no me voy de Brawl Stars, pero sí cambio de puesto. O sea, básicamente lo que está diciendo Drew es que va todavía a estar en Brawl Stars, no se va a ir para siempre, como P de Paula. Aunque sí va a cambiar de puesto, o sea, sí estará en Brawl Stars, aunque ya no va a aparecer más en las Brawl Stars.
a new role. I've been writing stuff for
Llevo
Brawl
un
for a
tiempo
while now, and I'm
escribiendo
making it my
contenido para Brawl
full-time
Stars
job.
y ahora me
Remember,
dedicaré
you
solo
can
a
never
eso.
leave
Así que
Star
recuerda,
Power.
nadie
Now
se va
claim
de
this
Star
freebie. Move!
Vaya, de verdad. Quería hasta llorar también. Bueno, eso ha sido todo, chicuelos. Recuerden, dejen su buen like y suscríbanse. Así que los quiero, chao.